Welcome. Peace be with you. Part two. I actually have done this tape like 3 times. Oh, whatever it is, it doesn't want me to finish it, but that's okay because I never go against the grain. My chosen. Ah, my chosen. Awaken. It's time. Remember. Remember who you are. There's going to be so much that comes against you, and it's sad. It's really, really sad because a lot of majority of the time that the chosen is attacked, you're attacked by family, close friends. So you thought. People that you thought were supposed to be loyal, were supposed to love you. People that you thought because you loved them, it was supposed to be returned. And it doesn't always happen that way. Just because they have your blood running through their veins doesn't make them family, doesn't make them somebody that you're supposed to love. If spirit has shown you the betrayal, if spirit has shown you what is going on, believe it. If red flags are all over the place, believe it. Because whatever spirit removes, you shouldn't take back. There's so many things that as a chosen you tend to overlook. You feel it inside. You hear it from either divine or your ancestors or your angels or your guides, and you feel it in your spirit. Messages come through different places like readings or music or signs or something you hear, a conversation. The messages are there, and believe them because they're realistic and they're real. And unfortunately, not everybody that says I love you does. You know, you know deep down in your heart that whatever is occurring is because it's a fact. My heart has been broken so much. There's a brick wall. And I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. There's nothing more painful than somebody you adore, somebody you either grew up with or raised or believed in, and you gave them your heart, your soul, and then all of a sudden it's like you don't exist. Believe it. It's not a good feeling by far. But because you are chosen, you're going to go through this. It's not punishment. It's preparation. It's you getting ready. He gives his missions and his hardest um, journeys to his strongest soldiers. It took a lot for me to get here. A lot of tears, a lot of sweat, a lot of doubt, a lot of pain. But I know who I am. People know who I am. A lot of people know who I am. And what I say, oh, what I say, trust me, I could have a line from here to the street of people telling you that what I say always comes out. It shocks me sometimes. It overwhelms me sometimes. But now that I'm awakening, now that I'm remembering, it's flabbergasting. It's flabbergasting. It's a good though. It's a good. Because I know who I am. And once you know who you are, the rest is a breeze. See, nobody's going to believe in you but spirit, your ancestors, your angels, your guides, and you. If nobody loves you the way you want to be loved, that's their loss, not yours. Because you're always going to be put on top. If you see something and you know it to be a fact, if you feel something and you know it to be a fact, if you know deep down in your spirit that it is what it is, it's because it is. Don't go against the grain. Don't worry about what people say, do, and act like. That's just part of life. And being chosen, you're going to be hurt. Like I said, it's not punishment. It's preparation. Once you start to awaken, once you start to realize what you're here for, what you're meant to do, who you were, life after life after life, you bring that with you. And once you start to remember, oh my goodness, I feel sorry for those people who don't believe. Collective. You can't please everybody all of the time. And you're not here to please anybody. You're not here to follow. You're here to lead. You're not here to acknowledge whatever people say. It shouldn't make a difference. They're going to say it until they're blue in the face. That has nothing to do with you. That's none of your business. Let them talk. Because everyone, every single person that comes against a chosen has to answer to it. Have to. God forbid you throw witchcraft, voodoo, curses. God forbid you do the things that you're not supposed to do against a chosen. It automatically goes back. Oh, you might end up doing what they do to me. I end up going to sleep. I end up tossing and turning. I end up sore muscles. I feel like I've beaten somebody up or somebody's beaten me up. But that's it. You can't get nothing off. Because once I realize what's going on, then I start. I start to cleanse my house. I start to cleanse my energy. I start to cleanse my spirit. I start to cleanse the people that are coming around me. And trust me and believe me, when I lay down the cards and put it together, I'd send it right back. I don't even have to do anything, to tell you the truth. Spirit takes care of that. And you know what's even more better than that? Nothing. Because when Spirit does it, he don't play. He's told you 150,000 times, stop going against my anointed. Leave my anointed alone. But there's some people that refuse. They just don't get it. And that's their business. They have to deal with it. You can trust and believe, chosens, that those who do come against you, you know who they are. Automatically. They can be faking the funk. They can come with their masks on. You can see they're working their shadow work. But it never ever comes to the light. Because they're always going to be who they are. And you're always going to know it. And to make it even more better, and I shouldn't say better, because I don't wish harm against anybody. But what you do here on earth, you pay here on earth. What makes it even more specific is that Spirit's going to bring them to your table. You're going to hear about their downfalls. You're going to hear about the things that they wished on you is going back to them. Lot of jobs lost. Cars breaking down. Sickness. Loss. Betrayal. Lies. Everything that they wanted for you. Homelessness. Everything that they wanted for you. Everything that they wished upon you is automatically being returned. And unless they apologize to you and are sincere with it and ask divine for forgiveness, it's just going to get worse. Why would you go against a chosen? You know this person, what they say comes out. You know what they manifest comes out. You know there's mad people that come to them and say, oh my God, what you said, it's true. Why? You sitting there and saying, ugh, no. Don't hate. Participate. You know, it's sad because you're going to realize that just because you don't believe doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So my chosen, awaken, manifest, pray, meditate, ground yourself, wish upon a star, because they're all out there for you. The divine has you chosen because of a reason. There's only 144,000 of us. That's not a lot. But it doesn't mean nothing, because we're strong and we're meeting each other unitedly. So much so that I got on my knees the other day and asked God to bring me an army of angels, an earth angel to help me with a situation. The next morning, I heard Spirit say, get on the phone. Told me just what to call, where to go. Next thing I know, I'm talking to a chosen. Everything's solved. Don't ever turn your back against Spirit. Because just because you don't have everything you want doesn't mean you're not going to have everything you need. I do. I know that at least 30 years ago, a pastor came to me and told me exactly what was going to happen today. Everything I'm going through right now. And they did it in front of a friend of mine, a couple friends of mine. Hi, Dee. Hi, Victoria. It's just, I really have a lot of faith. And I know that everything that I'm going through is because he's making me stronger. It's preparation. And I'm good with it. All the lies, all the belittleness, all the betrayal, all the things they did against me. Look at me, I'm still standing. And I'm going to continue to stand just like you, chosen. Remember who you are. Know who you are. My friends, awake. There's so much yet to do. And we're uniting. We're leveling up. And when he comes back, they're really going to be sorry they didn't come and join us. They didn't believe in us. But everybody has to learn their own lessons. Whatever he's removed, keep it out of your sight, out of your energy. Cleanse. Know who you are. Feel it. Pray. Meditate. Excuse me. Allergies. May Spirit give you what you pray for, and the universe give you what you desire. Until then, peace be with you, my friends. Shalom.